Hey guys, I never know what day it is because it's 10:34. I can tell you that. Anyhow, I'm not gonna lie. I did not take a shower yesterday. It's about. Well, I just told you. Man, see, I'm out of it. Let me start this over. Hi, everybody. 2 days of no makeup. Okay, so far. It's not cold. I have no excuses except laziness. I gotta turn that down. Hold on. Okay, man, that was ridiculous. Jeremy just left. He had it up loud like that. He went to Home Depot. Anyhow, I've been working on this island. I didn't record it. All I did was paint another coat. But what I did do is I decided to paint that green on the sides gray. Because the more coats of gray I put, like on those pieces of trim on the outside, the worse the gap looked, you know, where I had to caulk it. And now that I've put 2 coats. I need another coat, but that's all I could do yesterday. But anyhow, these slats, I started painting those too, and I got that on video, and I'll show y'all that in a second. But it took me forever to get that the right color, and I think it's still a little bright, but it's real close. So, but forgive the way I look, but I just don't feel like getting ready. I don't. I feel like painting. So remember where I screwed these? I just put wood filler in there. I started painting this, and I thought I better get it on. Get it on here on the camera. Which ones do you need? Perfect. It covers up well. Well, I finished the first coat, but my impression of this is it's much too bright. Okay guys, after careful consideration, I think I'm going to paint it all gray and then lay the green slats in there. I thought about white and I thought about painting the bottom green and the rest gray, but I've come to this conclusion. I'm almost out of paint, but I have enough to paint the bottom, and I can make some more of this. I'm not completely out, so I'm going to just paint the bottom for now so I can lay the slats in there. I painted the other green slats, the ones that go on the bottom. I already did that, so let me do this real quick. Oh, I got to get those in there eventually. No, man. Believe it or not, I've almost ran out of these little things. I'm not kidding. Let's see how this looks. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up, baby? I just washed the bottom of it real good. I guess I'm going to paint the sides too. This is going to be way too hard to videotape, I'm afraid to say, but it is. So I think I'm going to have to do it off camera and just go for it. Oh man, yeah. Y'all remember when I shook my green paint or white paint and it went all over here? Well, I just did it. I shook this because I was going to strain some more. And everywhere. I picked up my mat. It was covered and it got all over my new curtains I made. So I got to get the gray paint off of those. It's all over the place. I mean, it was already all over the place, but I done walked all over my black mat now, so I think my painting is over today. I made a mess too. I got those slats there, and then I got that over there, so I'm done. You know what, guys? Sometimes you just gotta lay back, kick your feet up, and watch YouTube. Well, I've had this soaking in water. This is the dark wax. It's the only one I've got as far as a wax brush. But I can't seem to get all that black off of it. So I tried it on this. And it darkened it, but I don't want it to look like that. So I got a new chip brush. So I'm going to open this up. Oop, this is a new light one. Because remember I added black to my other one. See if this works. So I better turn on the light. I always try to do stuff with the lights off. That's not going to help anything. I decided to go ahead and get my tripod because I can't do stuff one-handed either. Look at all that black that was coming off of there. So, evidently, this is always going to be dark black wax. And for now, this is going to be my clear wax. So, it's got a little bit of an odor. Anyway, I've still got this side over here. This isn't the new paint. This is the old paint on these. It's just a sample. This was actually going to go around the outlet in the laundry room. So let's see here. Okay. See, it gives it more of a yellow tint. I don't think that's going to be bad at all. And then you wipe it off. Well, you don't use black paper towel. I really ruined it now. Okay. I think that'll work. I'm going to go ahead and grab one and see. I had to practice, though, and make sure. Let's grab one. Alright, I grabbed the little short piece. I ought to grab the little tiny piece just in case it's bad. Oh, well. What the heck. Something's got to be done. I've either got to repaint it or I got to do this. It's just too bright. Alright, can y'all see it? Here we go. Oh, wow. Okay. That's supposed to be clear. That don't look clear to me. But it definitely tones it down, doesn't it? Okay, let me grab a paper towel. I don't think you're supposed to use paper towel, especially as rough as this is, but it certainly made it look yellow. That's getting better now that I'm wiping it off. It definitely toned it down. Whoops, can y'all see the difference? You might not be able to see it. Well, you tell the difference on that handle. Can you see it? It's real vague until you put it down there beside those others. Oh, Jeremy just got back. Real vague till you put it down there beside the others, and wow, that's a big difference. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this off. I think I'm gonna like it. But I have to get used to the yellow tint. But I mean, think about it. My curtains have all that yellow in them. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be bad. At least they'll be protected and not as bright. All right, these are all the ones. I'll get these done and then lay them back down there, and then grab this shelf out and do it. You guys want to see what I have to put up with living with my husband? What is that? I come out here and I'm like, what the heck? It's like a freaking devil worshiping ring. Oh my Lord. Look over here. He done burnt all that. Oh, jeez. It's got a water hose stretched out. It does have that going for him. There he is. My gosh. That man Does he even know that this is... Here he comes. I ain't gonna say nothing. Good grief. I'm glad he burnt those palms up. I can say that. Jeez. Isn't it a lovely night? It's not too cold. I mean, it's cold, but look at that. That's what I wanted to show you. He was burning that wood, and it's just such a pretty fire. It's got that red embers under it. It's just beautiful. Wow. I just love it. Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Good night, guys. Guys, I put another coat on it just a minute ago. It is so hard for me. My back is hurting so bad, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep doing it. Doesn't that look great? I put one more coat on this, which has got to be sanded still. And I repainted the sides. It's still got to be sanded. And I got this cabinet, another coat on it. But look at that bottom. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look so much better? Wow. I probably should caulk right in there, but and then this morning I put my second coat of paint on this back wall. So all I have left now is to wax this. This is done. It's just got to be waxed. This needs a second coat, but I do not have it in me today, the back wall here. So as soon as I can, I'll finish that and then wax it. But the main thing is this island. I'm so psyched about it. I really am. It's looking so much better. Oh my goodness. Note to self, don't leave tools outside. Oh boy. Still works. And there it goes. I hope this is good stuff. I didn't let it dry out. Now, I probably don't have to caulk this, but I'm going to because I want it to look really awesome. Hey guys, how are y'all? I'm doing good. I've had rough the last couple of days, but I'm getting a lot better. So, I don't know what made me do this, but you know the paint that I said I might paint my bedroom? This morning, it ended up on the walls in my living room. Just a one coat, a little bit here and there, not a coat. Swatch, is that what you call it? Swatches all over. It's kind of runny. And anyway, let me show it to you. I think this is what I'm going to do. You see there? It's funny how I changed my mind, isn't it? That looks a lot better, don't it? It's going to look good with the... I mean, it's going to look good with the blue. I mean, it's not really blue, that color I've got going on. I want to say sea green, but I put it over here. Pretty much put it everywhere. I put it right here. And over here in the corner. Now... the issue I have is, remember I was going to put a couch rail here and then wainscoting. I decided not to do the wainscoting, and I used the beadboard that we had bought for the bedroom, the kitchen. So I've still got these strips, and I was thinking, oh no, I'm going to have to take all these off, re-caulk and all that. I have these strips though. Why can't I go ahead and cut them to fit here, glue them on, caulk them on, nail them, you know, all that. And then use some spackle and just sand it down until I get it smooth. You're not going to be able to see that. I probably need to paint today. Yeah, I would if I didn't have all this other to do first, like those strips. Oh, wow. Huge difference there, huh? Oh, wow. Look at the strips. Doesn't that look better? Huh. Let's see, get whatever I can out of this sponge. You guys, I thought these were different. They are not the same size. They're, oh, so close. But I think, I mean, they're maybe a 1/16 of an inch different at all altogether. These are a little bit higher than these. I mean, just a tiny, tiny bit. And a little bit wider. I mean, it's not even like it's not the same. I mean, I know it's not the same. It doesn't look bad. Because, I mean, it's going to have caulk here. This will be spackled and sanded down evenly. I think it's going to be fine. I think I'm putting more into it than what I should be. I do. And then these were original. I only cut them down so far and I didn't take those off, so I had these right here and I cut them to go here, so that'll work out perfect. Those are the originals, so I think it'll be all right. I don't think you're in. The only person that'll ever notice it is me. I'm telling you that right now. I bet Jeremy wouldn't even notice it if I don't show it to him. Good morning, guys. I have no idea what today's date is. Piggy always moves when I walk by. She's like, I don't know, she's afraid I'm going to fall on her or what. Anyway, I nailed up everything I could. Got one there, nailed up. Got that one on. Those two are completely on. And over there in the corner, I don't know if y'all can see them or not. But anyhow, got that one up there. I don't know if you can see that. Got that one done. Anyway, he's going to go pick me up some polyurethane today for so I can finish this island eventually. And some finishing nails because I didn't have enough. But he's also going to pick up a water heater. Yay! We've been checking in on tankless and everything, and it's just so expensive. Not so much the tank itself. It's pretty close to what the prices are. It's a couple $100 more, but I mean, it's worth it. But the different types, this is a mobile home. So to wire this place up with all that, it would be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of extra dollars than it would be to just get the water heater that's made for this house. But he's also going to change out that so we don't have to use a mobile home water heater. Because, I mean, that by itself is like an extra $200 or $300, he said. So, anyway, I don't know what the truth is of that, if I even got half of what he told me, but you know how that is with me. But anyway, he's going to pick it up. So that means I've got to straighten up this laundry room. And that means all those shelves I built for those temporary tool shelves and stuff, gonna have to get out of here. So I've got to move all these tools. I don't even know why I offered to help him because my mesh has been so screwed up. But I said, hey, you know, yeah, that'd be great. Go ahead and take all them tools out. So duh, stupid. But anyway, what I'm gonna do today is do that. And what I did is I went out and I got some of his big, like, boating, I don't have any totes, so I got ice chests. And I thought we could put those in there real gently. And they keep them closed, and they can sit right out here on the porch. But the porch has to be cleaned up first. I've got a bunch of water bottles and stuff that are full up from the hurricanes. Those need to be dumped out. Just a lot of stuff. I've got cabinet doors in here that I need to find a place for. They do not belong in the laundry room because, like, even 2 of them on the island I'm not putting back on. So, you know, things like that. But I'm going to record it. Here we go. They're not heavy, they're just awkward. Awkward as heck. Whew. Basically, since Hurricane Sally came, and then another Hurricane Zeta, or something like that afterwards. Zeta, I don't remember the name. It didn't really affect us, but we were expecting it to. We have all these empty bottles out here for water. I started redoing the kitchen island, and I got rid of all the old oil, so that's down here that we need to take to the dump. And I just got to clean it up because I can't bring more crap out here with this crap here. So I guess it'd be cheaper to waste these bags than those big green ones because those things are expensive as heck. And honestly, I'm only going to need like 2 if I can't get them all in here. I think I can get them all in here actually though. bottles. I'm pouring them out if they got water in them, and they're going in the garbage can. This has been in there for a long time. Because he takes these to an old man at the flea market. Empty bags. Because he sells stuff. So I'm going to carry that out to Jeremy's shop. I have no idea what this is. Oh, it's a seed spreader, I guess. They don't go up here. It needs to go out in the garage. I'm going to stack all this stuff over here that needs to go out in the garage. This here is bleach and water. I'd grabbed my window cleaner and I was like, why do I always do that? That's such a waste. This thing needs bleach. Big time. I'm sure there ain't no live living creatures on this sucker. Ooh, it is definitely bleach. Ooh. Wow, this stuff is so dirty. Just that one little section, y'all. Look at that. Alright, I haven't swept or anything. I was just going to tell y'all. That's all I did, okay? Clean that, move that. My hernia mesh is trying to climb out of the top of my ribs, and I haven't done a dadgum thing. I hadn't even started. I haven't even began to get started. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Well, hernia mesh 1. I'm sitting here trying to make it stop hurting, and I probably need to eat lunch. It's about 1:30. It looks like it's fixing to start raining. I hope it doesn't, because I put all them bags out there with the... Oh man, there's a dark black cloud up there too. I put those grocery bags out there and they're open. They'll get full up. That bag will get filled up with water, and I put the cans out there too. And I got a tote out there full of stuff to go out in the garage. Oh man. If the dogs don't try to jump out of the doggy door, they're gonna get clobbered. Wouldn't be funny. Terrible. Hurry up. Whatever I do, you cannot lift it. No. You cannot lift it. Alright. Put a cooler here. Right here, fill it out, and then put that, well, actually I need that one on the bottom because it's bigger. Let me get this white one and put it, I got the tripod standing on it. Alright. I got it to where the door will still open and shut. This opens and stays open. This rocks, doesn't hit nothing. Hey you guys, it's been a long time. Let me just tell you that. I gotta show y'all something though. Turn on the light. Ta-da! A water heater, and it's not a mobile home one either. This is temporary though, so he just put it over there in the corner. But all my shelves are gone. Wah. I don't care though. We gotta replace the air conditioning, so we're waiting. We gotta have another $4,000, $5,000, so little at a time, y'all. This hole was huge. It leaked up underneath the air conditioning, which we knew because this was already rotten. It went all the way up into my master bath, so it's a mess, but we're doing it a little at a time, and it's no longer leaking. It's just rotten floors we've got to replace. So, and a huge hole. He's got a big piece of plywood over there, but you don't walk on this. If you walked on this, you would probably fall through. But praise God, man, 50 gallon, and it has been wonderful. Wonderful. Anyhow, I guess I'm going to end this video with an I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching, and God bless y'all. Y'all keep the faith. Everything's going to be okay. 2021 is going to be awesome. Just keep the faith. Love y'all. Bye.